Hospital gowns provide easy access for healthcare providers to examine you, run tests, or check your vitals. If you've never put on a hospital gown before or you're encountering a new style of gown, it can be a little intimidating to try to get it to stay on without showing too much skin. By keeping a few simple tips in mind, you can tie your hospital gown securely and quickly to get ready for your appointment. So, we are going to watch about the how to tie a hospital gown.
Method 1. Sliding the gown on.
First is ask the nurse if the ties go in the front or the back. Some hospital gowns have ties in the front, while others go in the back. If you get the chance, ask the nurse or doctor if the ties of your gown go in the front or the back. If you don't get the chance, that's okay too. You'll most likely be able to figure it out after you slip the gown on. Some nurses or healthcare assistants may tell you where the ties go as they hand you your gown. Step 2. Take off your clothing, but leave on your underwear if you can. Unless your chest or genitals are being examined, you'll most likely be able to keep on your undergarments, like your bra and underwear. If you're unsure, ask your nurse or healthcare assistant before they leave the room. Step 3. Hold the gown in front of you so the opening faces you. Make sure the gown is turned right side out so that the pattern on the fabric faces away from you. Keep the opening of the gown in front of you so that you're looking at the inside of the gown. Think of the gown like a robe that you put on backwards. Finally, slide your arms through the sleeves of the gown. Your gown may have short or long sleeves depending on the hospital you are at. Pull your arms all the way through so that the gown is now hanging off your shoulders with a opening in the back. Most hospital gowns hit just below your knees.
Method 2. Securing the gown.
First is tie the laces behind your neck in a bow. The top set of laces on most hospital gowns sit right behind your neck, just above your shoulders. Grab one lace in each hand and tie them together like you'd tie your shoelaces. Don't double knot the bow, or it'll be hard to undo later on. Step 2. Tie the lower laces behind your back, if they tie in back. Traditional hospital gowns have a second set of ties that fasten at your lower back. If that's the case for your hospital gown, reach behind yourself and grab one lace in each hand. Tie the laces together in a bow as tightly as you can to keep your gown closed. If you're having trouble tying a bow behind your back, pull the ties to one side of your body so you can see them a little easier. Once you tie them, you can let the gown go so it falls into place. Gowns that tie in the back might not fully cover your backside. Step 3. Pull the lower tie around to the front if it ties in front. Some hospital gowns have lower ties that tie in the front to provide more coverage. If you see a tie near your hips on the front of your gown, reach behind you to find the second tie near your lower back. Bring the tie near your back around the side towards your front, then tie them together in a bow. The two ties will usually connect near your hip on one side so that your backside has a little bit more coverage. Gowns that tie in the front will often have more material than ones that tie in the back. Finally, ask your doctor or nurse if you can put on pants underneath the gown. Not everyone wearing a hospital gown needs to take off all of their clothing. Check with your healthcare provider to see if you can put on another layer, like sweatpants, underneath your gown. If you have a catheter or a medical device in your lower body, you may not be able to put on pants underneath your gown. It's always worth asking, though. If your gown opens in the back, you can also ask for a second gown to wear as a robe so you feel less exposed.
We hope it is useful to you. Please subscribe to our channel to upskill yourself.